storylines emerging from the Parkland tragedy deal with mental health and warning signs.
New at 5:30, 10 News reporter Michael Chen looks at how one program in some local schools helps identify which students may become violent.
In the aftermath of the Florida shooting, reports of red flags, including tips from friends about the shooter's behavior. One criticism has been on how authorities failed to act on tips they received, but the fact there were so many tips is important.
Absolutely, I think that there's warning signs.
Mary Papagolos is a therapist who runs the Here and Now program for South Bay Community Services. The county-funded program expanded into the South Bay 2 years ago.
I think our real focus is safety.
This school year, her team has gone to some 10 South Bay schools from grades 6 to 12, presenting in classroom settings, asking students to watch for signs of suicide, but also violence toward others.
Some of the common warning signs that we have students look for are things like isolation, withdrawal, but there's also a big bullying component to our curriculum, and teaching students that those who are bullied or doing the bullying are struggling with maybe something more serious.
After the presentation, each student is handed this response card. One of the boxes they can check, I need to talk to someone about myself or a friend.
Papagolos says about 10% of the students they meet request one-on-one meetings. She says serious tips are acted upon.
We've involved schools, families, the Chula Vista PD as appropriate.
Often critical intervention ultimately traced back to their peers.
They're the ones on the front lines, not us. So if we can teach them what the warning signs are, then they're part of this larger effort to save lives.
Michael Chen, 10 News.